Hey everyone, Zenless Zone Zero is out now, and in this video, we'll be talking about possibly one of the most important decisions you'll be making on your account for the start of Zenless Zone Zero for free-to-play players and low spenders when it comes to who you should pull, Ellen or Zhu Yuan. Now I know there's a lot of hype around both characters as they're the first two limited S rank DPSs, so I'm just making this video to give you guys a bit of insight and hopefully make your decision a little easier. But before we get into it, make sure to like and sub if you enjoy the videos, it really helps. And let me know in the comments who you're gonna go for, Ellen or Zhu Yuan. Now let's start with the first banner that's here, and that is Ellen. Ellen is an S-rank ice DPS from the Victoria Housekeeping Company. Her playstyle primarily focuses on high damage loops to dish out loads of damage and annihilate her opponents. I'll just say Ellen is fairly easy to play and execute compared to Zhu Yuan, so if you're someone who just wants a character who's easy to pilot while still dealing loads of damage, that's something to consider. But just because she's easy, that doesn't mean she's weak. She's definitely strong enough to breeze you through the game. The ice reaction is also really strong, letting you freeze enemies so they practically can't move while you dish out loads of damage. On top of that, they take even more damage once they're unfrozen or shattered. Another pro for Ellen is that she can work in many different teams, and you can get a lot of good teammates for her fairly easily. For her best team as of launch, for the first slot we have Sokaku, who you can get for free from Shiyu Defense. She is also on Ellen's banner as a rate up A rank, so if you're going for Ellen, odds are you probably snatched one copy of Sokaku, who works really well as a support for Ellen since she has the ice element. In the third slot for a mono ice team, you can put Lycan, who is a nice stun unit, and also from the Victoria Housekeeping, providing additional synergy. If you don't have Lycan, you can fit in any stun unit like Kaleda or Ambi, who you get for free. But that doesn't mean that she only works in freeze teams. She's flexible and can fit into a bunch of other teams. However, one con that I feel I should mention is that she is prone to getting power crept as the first limited ice DPS, whose job is to do as much damage as possible. As soon as an ice DPS that can dish out more damage than her is released, she would become power crept and replaceable. But we don't really know for sure how long that will be from now, so it's pretty safe to say it would be a good decision to invest in her for a while. Now, moving on to Zhu Yuan, she is also a DPS of the Ether element and is from the Criminal Investigation Special Response Team. The Ether element is pretty scarce right now, with the only other Ether element being Nicole, so pulling Zhu Yuan could offer you value on your account just because she is Ether. The corruption reaction basically deals extra damage to afflicted enemies on subsequent attacks, which is really strong. Her combat style revolves around chaining together a series of swift and fluid attacks. She can execute impressive combo sequences that deal significant damage. Something to consider when going for Zhu Yuan is her lack of good teammates right now. Compared to Ellen, who fits into many teams, Zhu Yuan can feel limiting because she's the only one in her faction, and Nicole is the only one that shares the Ether element. So for possible team comps, one of her teammates would be Nicole, and in the third slot you can slot in Anbi if you want for stuns and synergy with Nicole, or Grace for the anomaly bonus, Rina for support, and so on. Zhu Yuan does feel more difficult to play than Ellen, as she has many different things to manage like her stacks and using her movement efficiently to make sure you're getting the most DPS. So overall, pick who you want. They're both solid options for any account, and with more time and as people find out more about the game and its mechanics, we'll probably see how to more effectively utilize these great characters. Let me know who you guys are going to go for in the comments below. I'm personally going to go for Ellen, literally just because I like her design more than Zhu Yuan. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, it really helps. That's it for me, and I'll see you guys next time.